Yo, what is going on, guys? Another video of me back at work. So hit that like button, comment down below if you like my 10 bold predictions, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you see me. Hit that like button, guys. Subscribe, like I'm saying, comment. Either way, guys, these are my 10 bold predictions. I'm at work, so if I look like I'm sketchy, it's not because I'm on crack, it's just because I gotta make sure there's no fucking customers coming in. This is my prediction number 10, that the finals, the conference finals, not the NBA finals, the conference finals are going to be against OKC and Houston. I'll explain what happens to the Warriors in one of my later predictions. But what happens here with OKC versus Houston, as you saw in the preseason game, it's going to be going on down below, like while I'm doing this, is that, look, Melo and Paul George both had about, like, I think Paul George had 17 and Melo had 19 in about 20 minutes each. And they didn't have their man, Russell Westbrook. And I think Russell Westbrook, another thing I'm going to say in another prediction, is he's going to still be almost in his MVP form. And with that duo chemistry, where this is just fucking James Harden and Chris Paul, two ball dominant guys who both can shoot, but they don't have any talent surrounding them besides maybe Clinton Capella, Ryan Anderson, and Trevor Ariza and Evan Gordon. I kind of forgot what his first name is. All I know it starts with an E. But I feel like that if they are able to do this, the OKC Thunder have so much depth, not dick. I said dick by accident. Fucking, that was gay shit. But they have so much depth. Let me tell you the starting lineup. Russell Westbrook, Roberson, Paul George, Melo, Steven Adams. Then off the bench they have like Taj Gibson. I don't think they have McDermott anymore. They have fucking... I think Taj is actually in fucking Timberwolves. They have the Breenys. They have... fuck that. I don't even know their bench, but like, I feel like their bench has more players right now. I know Alex Abrines is on there, but they have more depth in their bench than the OKC Thunder. Not the OKC Thunder, the Houston Rockets, and they're a better team, and I feel like they're going to be able to beat them. So tell me down below what you think. This is my prediction that everybody has been predicting. Giannis Antetokounmpo is going to be a beast. Okay, Giannis Antetokounmpo is going to be the MVP next year. I'm calling it MVP of the motherfucking league. That's what I'm telling you right now. Listen to these stats this young man had last year. Oh wait, last year he played 80 games, and he played the same amount of games as the year before, same exact minutes. But last year he had 22.9. That's exactly 6 points more than he had the year before, where he had 16.9. Then he had fucking 52% field goal, 27% 3-point. He needs to get that up. He'll probably have 30-something. Then he had 8 rebounds, which I think he's going to have 10 this year. And I think he's going to have 2 blocks where he had 1.9 last year. So tell me if you think Giannis is going to be the motherfucking MVP, because I think he's about to be the motherfucking MVP of this motherfucking league, yo. So tell me what you think, because I think he's about to be a beast. Because he's such a good, like, he's just the Greek freak. Number 8. The Pelicans are going to beat the Warriors. Like, if you're going to be thinking, what the fuck are you saying, Poontang? Listen to this. This is Ciro talking. DeMarcus Cousins, motherfuckers. Tony Allen, motherfuckers. Anthony Davis, motherfuckers. Rajon Rondo, motherfuckers. And Jrue Holiday, motherfuckers. Anyway, those are the 5 players on the fucking Pelicans that are probably going to be the starting lineup. Probably not. Rondo's probably going to back up Jrue Holiday. But listen to this. Playoff scenario. Either first or second round, because already how I said OKC and Houston are going to be in the finals. But whichever happens, probably the first round this is going to happen. And yeah, first round. We're going to call it the first round. 1 versus the 8th seed, because I think they're going to be the 8th seed. They're going to put Anthony Davis and DeMarcus Cousins at the 4 and the 5. Put maybe fucking Davis on Kevin Durant, and then Tony Allen on... No, Anthony Davis on Draymond Green. Tony Allen on Kevin Durant, because Tony Allen's one of the best defenders in the fucking league. Then you have Rajon Rondo on maybe Klay Thompson or fucking Steph Curry. I was blanking on his name so fucking hard, but you put him on Klay Thompson because Rajon Rondo, if you didn't know, he has a 7-foot wingspan, so he can definitely guard him. He has the the intangibles and the athletic ability to do that shit. And then Jrue Holiday is a good enough defender to cover Steph Curry. I feel like this could happen if they're more physical and they just keep feeding it to Anthony Davis and fucking DeMarcus Cousins. They're gonna win this. They're gonna win this. And this is if DeMarcus Cousins doesn't get traded. And these are my bold predictions. Tell me down below what you guys think of this number 8 fucking shit. Number 7. So what's gonna happen? Russell Westbrook is gonna continue his MVP season. If we're talking about his MVP season and you didn't know about this shit, he played 81 games, 34.6 minutes, 31.6 points in those 34 minutes. He scored that in 42% field goal, and he had 34% in three-point, had 10 rebounds, 10 assists, 1.6 steals, and 0.4 blocks. So starting off the season, what he's going to do, even though he has Paul George, Carmelo on the team now, he's still going to ball out, pass out fucking 12 assists a game, might not have 31 points, might have 20 points. He's still going to get 10 rebounds because they don't have a real power forward. You think Carmelo's going to get all those fucking rebounds? Fuck no, baby. Didn't you know Russell Westbrook's birthday is actually the day after mine, November 12th? My birthday's the same as Leonardo DiCaprio. I'm just saying this right now because it's right next to the stat. But either way, he's going to continue balling out in his MVP season. He might not keep the triple-double for the full season, but he's going to lead the league again in triple-doubles. But he's going to have this season, I'm going to say, 25, at least 20 points a game, probably 25, 24, 22 points. I'm going to say if he keeps it, he's going to have at least 8 rebounds a game, definitely 12 assists a game. He's going to have a lot more assists this year because he has playmakers to pass it out to, dish it out, So tell me down below if you agree with this. Like, you think this is a good, bold prediction? So hit me up. Porzingis is going to lead the motherfucking New York Knicks to the 8th seed. Let's talk about it. So, in 3 quarters in the preseason game, he had 15 points and 5 rebounds. This motherfucker had 18 points last year and did it with 45% shooting and 35% from the 3. He had 7.2 rebounds, 1.5 assists, and 2 blocks. I'm calling it that he's going to have 2.5 blocks to 3 blocks a game next year. He's going to have about 2 to 3 assists. I want to see the assists go up to 4 at one point in his career. He's going to have about 20, 25 points a game, and he's going to have 10 rebounds. He's going to average a double-double this season. He's going to carry this Knicks franchise because he's going to have all the responsibility, and he's a great player, and great players find a way to make the players around him better and find a way to win games, and he's going to win games for the New York Knicks. The Eastern Conference Finals, Wizards versus Cavs. So let's talk about it. You thought the Boston Celtics are going to go? Oh no, the Boston Celtics I don't think have a good enough roster to compete with this team anymore. Or not this team, but the Wizards. Listen, John Wall is one of the top 3, top 5, if you want to say, best point guards in the league. Bradley Beal, top 10 best shooting guards in the league, scoring-wise. He's not an amazing defender. Then they got Otto Porter Jr., all-around great player. They got depth. Listen to this, Ian Mahinmi. They have Markieff Morris. They have Tomas Satoransky, Jason Smith, Mike Scott, Tim Frazier. I mean, they just have a lot of, average players that are a lot of role players on the bench, more depth than the Boston Celtics do. So I think they're going to beat the Boston Celtics in the second round. And of course they're not going to beat the Cavs because the Cavs have Derrick Rose, Isaiah Thomas, Dwayne Wade, Kyle Korver, Richard Jefferson, Kevin Love, LeBron James, Kay Felder. Just kidding. All that stuff, but I think it's going to be a really good matchup. I think this is the year the Wizards make it to the finals if they don't blow it out, because I think in general they have a better squad than the Boston Celtics. They have more depth. I think they don't have a better coach, but they're definitely a better team depth-wise. I think before the trade, it was up in the air, but now that they gave up Jay Crowder for Kyrie, and I think they're not going to be able to keep up with the Wizards. So I think this is going to be a good matchup, but I think the Wizards are going to win it and then go against the Cavs and then lose and get swept or lose in 5 games. The All-Star game's just going to fucking suck. Okay, so how it works is there's 24 players overall. The All-Star team is selected by the fans, players, and the media for the 10 All-Star spots, and then 12 players from each conference still earn a spot, but the coaches still choose the other 14 reserves. Then whoever gets the most votes are the 2 captains, and then they choose or they draft from the 22 other players in the talent pool. So still people are going to get snubbed if they don't make that talent pool. And this idea was pushed by Chris Paul, and yeah, it does get rid of conferences and stuff like that. But, like, look, it still sucks. It's gonna suck. It needs to have tiebreakers decided by player or media voting, or they just can't let the players vote for themselves. Because, like, if you're an NBA player, you can always fucking vote for yourself, obviously. So, let me know what you think, and let's get to the next one. Cavs are going to win the NBA Finals. Fucking part 4. Series is going to go back to 2-2. That's what I mean, like 2 wins for the Warriors, 2 wins for the Cavs. And this is because experience and physicality is going to outbeat the Warriors. D. Rose, Isaiah Thomas, Dwayne Wade, Kyle Prover, LeBron James, Kevin Love, Tristan Thompson, Jay Crowder. They just have a better depth. Like, the fucking Warriors have always had, they have 5 superstars that are probably all going to the Hall of Fame. And then they have Andrew Iguodala, who probably could go to the Hall of Fame as well. And fucking a bunch of good role players that could be like average starters on other teams. They're a good team, but the fucking Cavs are better. The Cavs are going to win. They're going to be able to outshoot them with Kyle Korver. They're going to be more physical. They have experience. All these guys have won titles before. All these guys have fucking won, like, games before. They've all been all-stars, pretty much. There's so many former all-stars. There's multiple former MVPs on this. Was Dwayne Wade ever an MVP? Was he? But either way, comment down below, because the Cavs are going to win it. Jabari Parker is going to have his best season. He's going to come out as Giannis' sidekick or Giannis' equal. So he had 20 points last year. I think 5 rebounds. Let me look at this stat. 20 points, 6 rebounds, and 2.8 assists. Watch this go up to 25 points, 8 rebounds, and 4 assists a game. He's going to prove he's going to come back better than ever, and this is a contract year for him, so he's just going to ball out. And he's going to put on the table and be like, you either keep me or you're going to have to get rid of me. Alright, you're either going to give me that extension or you're going to get rid of me. Alright, he's going to ball out. He's going to show that he's still athletic. His jumper's going to come through. He's going to still show how good of a defender he is. He's going to show that he should have been the number 1 pick. Andrew Wiggins should have been the 2nd pick. You know what I mean? He's going to be an all-star. He's going to really prove himself, because I really do think he's going to be fucking Giannis's Scottie Pippen. You could say, like, metaphorically, of course. He's not going to be as good as Scottie, but, like, metaphorically, he's going to be Giannis's Scottie. You dig? Ben Simmons is going to be the rookie of the year. Ben Simmons is going to have 17 points, 18 points with 10 assists and 10 rebounds at one point in his career. This season, he's going to have like 8 rebounds and like 8 assists a game and 17, 16 points a game, I feel. And he's just going to be this dominant guy. He's just going to blow up the league, take the league by surprise. Nobody's going to understand what he's trying to do. He's just going to blow up because he's LeBron James, but at 7 foot, and he's going to get a jumper at one point. And I think his jumper's already coming in, and I think he's going to be insane. So tell me down below if you think that he's going to be the rookie of the fucking league. I think he is. I think he's the potential to be one of the best. I think he's the potential to be great. He's going to be one hell of a player, I think. So tell me down below what you guys think. Do you think Ben Simmons is going to be rookie of the year because his eyesight can make full court passes? Full court passes. Just had a customer, so I had to do that shit. Either way, tell me down below. If you guys enjoyed this video, those were my predictions. Ben Simmons is going to break out. He's going to be a superstar in this league. So like, subscribe, hit on that notifications. As always, guys, this is Poontang Gaming. I hope you guys have a great day, because I know I will. Till next time, guys. Peace out.